Road trip time, the last one of the season. Quite fitting that it is Wembley, quite fitting it's a Manchester derby. Is it Ten Hag's last game of the season? That's the big question. We all know the stories that have been going on around Manchester United and Ten Hag. We've seen the stories that have broke this week, but we have to concentrate on what's at hand, and that's beating Manchester City, stopping them winning the double-double. Another first for a club to do that, so we have to try and do something. We have to try and get in the way of this because it is just pure dominance. Well, Manchester United are absolutely falling apart, and there's no other way to describe United but falling apart. With all the leaks, finishing 8th in the league, worst ever Premier League season and all of that. It is just a case now today, I think, of just, you know what, let's spoil City's party. Let's give ourselves something to actually cheer about. The last chance, I mean, I'm not going to say last chance for Ten Hag. Obviously, the rumours and the stories that are going around are pretty much of Ten Hag, he's done, he's finished. It's his last game at United, let's go out of a bang. But it's the last chance for these players to actually show Manchester United fans that they care. There's been a load of unrest apparently at Carrington regarding the team and who is going to play today. There's fallout, so obviously we know about the manager, what players are going to play, who deserves to play. I mean, if you ask every single United fan who deserves to play in this game, there'll be a list of players that probably will be in there, the likes of Højlund, Garnacho, probably Dalot, Mainu, Bruno Fernandes, people like this. Then, yeah, I think we can all say safely that them players probably deserve to be in the Manchester United team today. But it feels weird because everyone's going into this game. The focus has completely been taken off what is actually happening because of the news of Erik Ten Hag, what's going on behind the scenes as soon as this game finishes. But realistically, it is still a game where these players need to show Manchester United fans that they actually do care. That, if anything, right now, looking at these players going into this game, knowing the manager is probably going to be sacked, this is your audition for either Ten Hag if he stays miraculously. I can't see it happen. He is still defiant, by the way. Or looking at the next manager coming in, show him that you actually want to be at this football club. The world is watching. Can you actually perform and beat this Manchester City side, which is taking away everything? Stopping City winning the double-double and the dominance there. The first team to do that. The first team to win 4 in a row. The first team to get the double-double. Every single record that United used to hold close and brag about has been completely washed away by City. You can talk about them in whichever way you want to, whether they cheated their way to the top or not, but effectively, right now, Manchester United are miles behind. We're not favourites for this game again, and we need to stand up and be counted today. We need to show something. I said it in the preview show last night. United need to get in and amongst it. They need to get bitter. They need to get hard. They need to get in the faces of the City players. They need to stop this game being a game. They need to make it a fight more than anything. And Manchester United right now have got no other option. I think the team and the league team that I found out about last night, and this is my prediction going off what's been said, and then a few other rumours have come in on top of that make it look actually factual, that what I was told is actually going to be the team. The fallout because of it sort of marries up to it as well. So the back four, fantastic. Dalot, Wan-Bissaka, Leacher, Raphael Varane, that sounds perfect to me. I feel solid with that. It's a proper back four, no excuses there. Into midfield is where the problems are, because apparently he's going to drop Casemiro, and I was told he's dropping Casemiro for Amrabat as well. 4th start in a row for Sofia and Amrabat, so that's really interesting into where Ten Hag is going with that one. Maybe he just thinks that Amrabat's more agile right now, and Casemiro is out of form. For me, it says that Casemiro is done, and this will be his last game if he gets on as well. But Amrabat coming in, natural holding midfielder, just to do a role on a certain player. Maybe he'll stick himself on a Foden or maybe a Kevin De Bruyne or someone like that. McTominay and Maida were the other 2 midfielders. Now, straight away it cries out incredibly slow midfield. So we're going to be sat deep. We're going to be soaking up pressure. We're going to be hoping to catch him on the counter-attack. But then we find out that there's no Ahmad and there's no Marcus Rashford in the side. So the pace is gone. So Manchester United are just holding on in this game because Bruno Fernandes apparently is playing in that front three alongside Højlund, who makes it back in, and Garnacho on the left-hand side. The last time that Erik Ten Hag had his fully fit squad available, and he goes on about it all the time, I alluded to this last night, was against City last year when we beat them 2-1. So maybe he's going down maybe he's going down a similar road, to that, and actually is going to play that extra midfielder in Bruno Fernandes. So he can be effective. Maybe cross the ball for Højlund. He likes to cross the ball, Bruno. He likes that Hollywood pass. So maybe he was crying out for someone to cross a ball. Bruno could do that if we got possession. Chances are few and far between. You all know my big plays. If you watched the preview last night, go watch it. It's on last night. I said that Leacher, Højlund and Bruno were my key players that have to play well today. Højlund to put the ball in the net and take that chance, which are going to be scarce. Bruno, captain, has got this reputation amongst the fan base for not turning up in big games. It does not get any bigger than City at Wembley in an FA Cup final, having already been beaten the year before. This is a game where he needs to turn up, and Leacher at the back, he has to have a massive game. It's crucial that he is back today, and we've got that experience and that leadership quality within our team right now, which is just strange why he's not played Casemiro, because that would be another leader for me. I'm not fully convinced that is the right decision in playing Amrabat over Casemiro, but Ten Hag is the manager. Does he even care right now? Does he care what team he picks and who he upsets if he knows that he's going? He says he's already had talks with Manchester United owners. He's going on holiday tomorrow. Will the announcement come today? Will the announcement come tomorrow morning and Ten Hag just flies away? Has he already done that interview where he's already said bye to the Manchester United fans? We don't know. And to be totally blunt, right now all I'm thinking about is the game. After the game, my thoughts are going to immediately go to what's happening off the pitch and getting on with this crucial summer and what Manchester United have to do. We have to get to work very quickly. And if that means letting go of Ten Hag and getting another manager in next week, then so be it. It has to happen. United need to get moving. We are falling and falling and falling. And that will be dealt with then. Right now, City, full strength team against Manchester United. Yeah, we've got our best squad available for us in a while. It still doesn't make us anywhere near favourites. We just have to be gritty. We have to be brave. And we have to take chances. When we do get them, we have to take them. We're not going to have the ball. City are going to dominate the ball. We just need to get that first goal, I feel, to make this interesting. If we're playing a catch-up against this City side, they're going to pick us off because the game plan goes out the window. The starting lineup, to me, sounds like it's a plan A and nothing else. If plan A works, we stay in the game as long as we can, and then maybe into that second half, we can bring some more flair players on like an Ahmad or a Rashford, a bit more pace and catch City tiredly, maybe on the break later on in the game. That is how this game plan looks to me and how it's going to pan out. I just don't know if these players have got it in them to carry out that plan. It's a tough one to call for United right now. Stranger things have happened, and with players coming back and everything going on off the pitch, there's always that chance that something might happen. There's always that chance that United could maybe surprise Manchester City today. And that's all we've got to hope for, because without that little bit of hope of something different happening, and anything can happen on a cup final day sort of vibe, form just tells you that you're going to lose this game. Quality tells you you're going to lose this game. City are just a better footballing side. They've got everything settled. Everything is working well. And we just have to ride out what I think is going to be a possession storm and just try and stay in the game. Sneak, snatch and grab. Whatever way we get a result today, it does not matter how we play. If we can pick that trophy up and just stop them winning the double-double, stop them getting anywhere near that element of pure dominance, which this will be, which I don't think anyone is going to take. So, no one's going to get 4 in a row again. No one's going to get a double-double again. We have to stop them now, do the best that we can, just to make sure that everyone else has got a chance in catching this City side, because we are poor. We could just do something today. It would just give us something going into the summer and into next season under a new manager, whatever is going to happen after the game. We just need to finish the season with a little bit of something. And you know what? It's European football. We're back in the Europa League if we win this game today. So hopefully these players are going into this game feeling like they can win it. They need to win it. They need to win it for the fans. And I don't think anyone's going to accept anything less. Like, we need 100% effort. If we see any drops of heads today, this fan base is going to turn very, very quickly on these players. And there'll be nowhere to hide. Let me know what you think, guys. How's the early morning vibe? What you feeling? Has it changed from yesterday? Get your comments in below. Obviously, give the video a like. Make sure you please subscribe to Forever United TV. I will be doing a live outside if I can. The signal is always shocking outside of Wembley, so I'm just doing the road trip just to give you my early match day vibe thoughts. But yeah, it's It's here. It's the last game of the season, guys. Come on, United. Let's do this. Come on, bring this trophy home and stop these Blue Noses winning the double. Please.